I'm just kind of soaking it in right now. Because this has been a lot of work to get here. Like to finish this character, like I've wanted one of these characters for years, and I made one on a different server, and it sucked because I didn't know what I was doing, and now I'm finally there. So it's true. The Sampire that I've been working on for months and months and months is now officially done. Previous to this, we were working on skills and earning money so we could buy power scrolls, but the final hurdle we needed to jump over was essentially finishing his equipment, and we have now done that. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the equipment that we've built for the Sampire and explain some of the reasons behind some of the choices. So let's start out by reviewing the end stats of the build, and then we'll get into the details as to what the actual pieces of equipment are a little bit later. Just take into account that some of the statistics that we get from Warrior's Gifts, which we've gotten from Swordsmanship Mastery 3, these are planned for in my build, right? So when I get into the details on the actual items in the suit and you see, oh, that number doesn't add up, that's the reason why, because these numbers were built into the plan as I was picking equipment. So as you can see, all of our resistances are maxed out. That is after the Vampiric Embrace debuff to fire resistance. So, you know, we're in good shape there. I've also accounted for a decent amount of overcap built in that you can't see because I haven't done the refinements yet. So I'm eventually going to be targeting physical resistance 75, fire resistance 100, cold and poison will be 72, and energy resistance is 80. And I was able to work all of that in without actually having to do any resistance imbues. It was just carefully picking pieces and enhancing with the right types of materials. Moving on to attack, you can see hit chance increase is maxed, swing speed is 20. So the swing speed of 20 when combined with stamina of, I believe it's 180, gives me the max swing speed. So we've even got a little bit of extra stamina built in case we take a bad hit to make sure that we're swinging at max speed. And then the damage increase is 100 on the suit base. So that's really nice because I don't actually have to worry about having damage increase on a weapon. It lets me use that imbuing weight for whatever else I want, not damage increase. As far as magic properties, the suit has 53 lower mana cost built in. Obviously, we imbued where possible lower mana cost on the crafted pieces. And then, for those of you who don't know, studded leather and bone comes with a, as long as it's not mage armor, comes with a 3% lower mana cost bonus to it. Plate armor has a similar bonus. I believe it's 1%, and then there's some stamina protection built into the plate pieces. So that's where those extra lower mana cost numbers come from. And lastly, you can see that we have defense chance increases 30. So again, you can see it's a little bit hard to fit everything I want into the suit. So getting defense chance maxed out was tough, but what we'll end up doing is we'll take that defense chance that we're not able to get to the cap. We'll lower that cap down to what it is, which is 30, and we'll boost we'll use refinements to boost our resistances otherwise, and you know, have a nice, well-rounded suit here. The one other thing worth mentioning here is previously I was running with plus 30 parrying and resisting spells. I was not able to make that fit in this final suit, so we've managed to retain the 30 resisting spells to keep us at the 120 cap. Parrying will go down to 90. I think that should be enough to accomplish what we need it to be. Moving along to the actual items within the build, along the top you can see all of the artifacts that were the foundation of the build, and on the bottom you can see the crafted items and the other loot items which were also imbued to finish the build off. There were two main things when building this particular suit of armor. The first thing is I didn't want it to be crazy expensive. It is expensive, it's not something you can start on day one and afford, but none of the items are 200 million gold items. All of it is pretty attainable after a moderate amount of work. The second main point was making sure that you get as many key stats on the armor itself such that you keep the weapons free for other important imbues like your mana and stamina leeches and things like that. This allows you to create weapons that are specifically crafted for whatever task you are trying to perform. and not have to worry about, oh, every weapon needs to have this because my armor has this particular deficiency. You can see in the bottom right, I've created a little legend so you can see what's been imbued, what's been reforged, what's been enhanced. I'll talk you through a few of the key pieces just so you kind of understand the rationale. The first thing I would talk about is if you look at item number 2, which is a talisman, and item number 8, which is the Balron bone armor. These were from the recent dungeon event in Hithloth, or however you pronounce that dungeon. Basically, it took a lot of work. The Balron bone armor, that was 150 turn-ins. The talisman was 50 turn-ins. I kind of regret not taking the event more seriously till the very end because I ended up not being able to get all the stuff that I wanted. Thankfully, I did get the big items. At least that Balron bone armor piece was a very important piece, so we did get that, so it's not a total loss. I'm gonna need to think about getting some other talismans from the rooftop because I only currently have this Demon Slayer talisman, and what I've learned is you actually take more damage from creatures that are considered the opposite. So in my case, if I'm fighting elementals, I actually take a lot more damage because I'm constantly using this. So I do need to get some more talismans, but for right now, this has kind of got me where I need to be. As far as other artifacts, I would point out that the helm bearing the crest of Blackthorn is a nice piece of equipment. It comes with hit lower defense on it, so that's something that I don't need to worry about on a weapon. The rest of the artifacts are pretty much just helping me get to the targets that I need for various stats. You know, a lot of strength, dex, int, and there's some other stats mixed in there too, like defense chance and hit chance, and you know, a little fire resist to help with that. As you can see, 4 items were enhanced. All of those were enhanced with horned armor, which gives you the biggest bonus to fire, which is necessary because of vampiric embrace. On the topic of item enhancement, it's probably a good time to just point out that when you're crafting these suits, be very careful with whatever spreadsheets you're using to make sure everything is right, especially before you start using powder fortification and imbuing, and especially if you're going to do enhancements with the 100% enhancement tool. A mistake that I made that could have been a huge problem, but I ended up getting really lucky was in my spreadsheet, I initially was planning on having a plate neck piece, but because I was having a hard time because of all of the base physical resist that comes with the plate piece, I ended up switching to studded. What I did not do was adjust the type of enhancement that I was going to be doing. So for example, I was initially planning on doing plate, so I was going to enhance with agapite, which gives a fire resistance bonus of 7. But because I switched to leather, we're going to be enhancing with horned leather instead of agapite ingots. As a result, you only get that 4 fire. I got really lucky because literally there was only one item in my backpack that I had made that actually would have worked with this, and that happened to be the one where we had the successful reforge. So in my case, I got super lucky. I'm glad I didn't go through to the end and make a huge mistake, and it worked out, but just a point of caution for those of you who are trying to do this for yourself. It's interesting to note that that Balron bone armor was enhanceable because now, in addition to having great all-around stats, it's just making the resistances even better. So a great item all around. Crafting this suit of armor was also the first time that I've actually tried reforging in any meaningful way. You can see that the gloves and the neck armor both are reforged. I used reforging to essentially get the last 5 defense chance increase that I needed and the last 4 dex points that I needed as well. For all of the armor pieces that could be imbued, I went ahead and I put hit point increase, stamina increase, mana increase, and lower mana cost so that we had as many of those stats as we could get. One piece of equipment that I think is worth pointing out is the studded leather legs that we're using in this build. So it's not a traditional named artifact, nor is it crafted, nor is it jewelry, obviously. Essentially, what we needed for this build to work was one very, very high-end, high-quality legendary artifact, and this is the item we selected. These were essentially found by spending time daily looking on vendor search for specific pieces of equipment that had certain properties. So things we were looking for were having a dex and intelligence bonus, stamina increase, and mana increase, in addition to lower mana cost of 8. So we looked for all of those stats at a very high level. I think we ended up finding these for about 10 million, but it is a key piece of equipment in this setup. The last main point that's probably worth talking about is getting the jewelry finished. And those were a little bit tricky because you needed to find pieces of jewelry that didn't have a bunch of junk stats on them. So for those of you who don't know, you can't actually imbue swing speed on jewelry anyways. So you actually have to find dropped jewelry that has the swing speed increase already on it, and then you need to add to it whatever you need. I knew that I needed 15 swing speed from the jewelry. So it took me a lot of time flipping through vendor search, finding equipment that only had the swing speed and other stats that I needed as well. So I think what I ended up finding was one swing speed 5 that had 15 hit chance on it. And I think we also found a swing speed 10 that had, damage increase 25 on it. So I needed both of those. So I didn't have any extra junk on the items. So I was able to just add whatever else I needed. Like I said earlier, I did not finish refining this gear, so you can see the woodland arms. I did actually have a refinement from back in the high seas days. I applied it, all the stats stuck, so that's great. I have a bunch more to do there, so you only see that one modified right now, but eventually we'll get there. It's just not a huge priority. I'll probably head out to high seas. As you guys know, I love that content, so any excuse to get out there and do that some more, you know I'm going to do it. So the question now becomes, where do we go from here? Initially, what I'd said in a previous video was we're going to work on endgame suits for both the Sampire and the Mage. As you see, the Sampire is essentially done. I'm going to hold off working on the Mage's armor right now. That character is not kind of a min-max character. It's got those crafter attributes in there. So what he's got right now, in my opinion, is working for him, and I'm able to use him for events or participate in various things, and it's good enough. We will end up doing a proper mage suit later for other reasons, but that's not going to be the priority in the interim. So what we're going to do is we're going to change to working on this character and doing endgame content. So in the coming weeks, you're going to see me trying to take what we've done on this character and apply it to some endgame events and see if we can actually do it. So that'll be coming soon. I do want to give a big shout out to Demos, who is my guildmate in the Cool Guild on Atlantic. He has been hugely helpful in helping me figure this out for my first time. And I will say, had I not had somebody helping me, I would have made a lot of stupid, expensive mistakes. So thank you for the help. And then also just the Cool Guild in general, always there to help out with any dumb questions that I may have. And just to wrap things up, like I said, in the coming weeks, you're going to see, hopefully, me successfully doing endgame content. You can look at my inventory right now, and maybe there's a hint there as to what that first video might be. Maybe not. I don't know. Take a look. I'm looking forward to it, and I also have some other plans that I think are going to be really fun going forward. Looking forward to starting those in January and the new year. So thanks for watching. The next part of the video is not going to be the traditional stream highlight. It's really going to be a compressed highlight that shows me going through the final stages of making this suit. And you can see some of the struggles that I had with reforging and getting to that final end product. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, we're back. Let's see if we can finish this thing up. We need to go get a bunch of base leather is what needs to happen right now. So what we're trying to build here, arms, glove, and gorget. Well, actually, no, it's not. The arms are done. It's gorget and gloves. Physical resist 3 items. We'll pull those out and inspect them. Actually, we're looking for physical resist 2 items. Forget what I just said. Physical resist 3, physical 8, physical 4. I'm just kind of curious if I was to plug any one of these in to the neck. So this would be, what was it? 2, 8, 12, 5, 9. A lot of these will work. That's fine. We'll burn through. We'll get like two full rows, and then we'll see if that's enough. Yeah, I think we're good with what we've got. Let's just finish this up. Let's finish up 4 more decent pieces. Or should I try to make some bone gloves? Yeah, let's make some bone gloves. Maybe. Yeah, we can make bone gloves. That's fine. So my minimum fire is gonna need to be on the gloves is gonna need to be 10. We'll take 9. All right, 6. Not 4. We could take 4, right? Fire resist might be too low there. Man, we're getting nothing. I think let's go see. My fire needs to be 9 and 9. Ooh, actually. This could be annoying. And we need some runic sewing kits, and then I need to figure out what I'm doing. Target the item to reforge. Okay, well let's start with this one. Must be in your backpack. Okay, so so what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna do powerful. We're gonna do powerful reforging. How does this work? Cashews are by far. Well, if they're not, because they're not a nut, they're a seed. Learned that recently. All right, well, we'll just try this. I reforged the item. What did I do? I put enhanced potions on it? Okay, well that was not what I needed to do. So I better learn what I'm actually doing before I just waste a bunch of stuff. I apparently don't know how reforging works. You know what I forgot? Oh my gosh, I wanted to buy that Arby's vodka. Oh no, I bet it's sold out. Oh no, it's sold out. I forgot to do a reminder. They sell curly fry vodka. That's a bummer. I was really hoping to buy that. Oh boy, am I confused. I think it's towering and haste. So how do I, okay, so if I just start. So powerful reforging. This is bizarre. Sure, let's try. Hey, isn't that what I wanted? No, wait a minute. Crap, I got a stamina regen in there too. I didn't want that. I wanted the defense chance. I don't want defense chance plus something. I just want defense chance. It's just so weird, this system. Can I just do, like, what if I just get rid of this? What if I just, okay, so I have to hit Grand, Inspired. Like, to be able to name it, I have to do Inspired. Now, let me see if he sent me a table a long time ago. Here's a Stratix link, let me see. So a spined runic chart. If I want strength, if I want defense chance, it really seems like, Grand and Inspired with powerful is what I'm supposed to be doing here. So I think this is the issue. Is I just want a defense chance without the stamina regen. Okay, what if I took this off and hit reforge? It seems as if I could, in theory, do it without powerful. If I'm reading this table right. Probably not. Like, it's frustrating because I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, well, we're up wasting stuff, so let's just keep wasting stuff. Great. Wait a minute, that's it right there. That's the item. And if I view this, it should only say 2 item weight. I think we just got it. I didn't need powerful. Aha! So if I imbue this, so I shouldn't have been doing powerful. Is what I think it is. Now, if I imbue this, casting, lower mana cost. Now, which one did I actually get? 9 and 8. This is not my best item to have success on. But let's plug it into the sheet and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah. So okay. Well, I'm going for 4 decks. So let's look and see this table. Let's look and see. Okay, so I need animated of haste, not powerful. So I need 9 fire, 3 cold. Or no, it doesn't. Yeah, 9 fire, 3 cold, 6 poison, 8 energy. This one should work too. We got it. This is it right here. Tell me I didn't screw up these calculations. Tell me I didn't just screw this up. Make sure I didn't screw this up. Oh, we got it. We're in there. We are in there. I think I'm done crafting. I think I've just. Okay. All right. So why don't we, hold on a minute. I think we can actually take these pieces, and I've got my Sampire's gear currently equipped on this mannequin, which is convenient. So now we can double check our work. This is the base resists. And now what we're going to do is we're going to enhance. So, but I got to get my order right. But you're making a great point. Yeah, we are only at an early step of the process. Now we have to powder to fortify, right? So I need to powder to fortify these things. All right, woodland arms, powder to fortifying. Okay, we need to imbue. So what we need is 5 HPI, hit point increase, 8 mana, 8 stam, 8 LMC. So let me double check my spreadsheet to make sure I've got the calculations right. Oh no, I think I've screwed up. I do think I screwed up. Shoot. We might be okay, but I think we're not. I gotta go to Horned. I had it on Agapite. Oh, okay. I think we're okay. So I had my neck, my studded neck being modified by the Agapite modifier because it was initially a plate piece. I just switched it to Horned. And I think we're okay. So my neck is studded, and that is going to be Horned. Okay. I think I've got it right. This 12 fire resist, which I thought was excess, was not excess, and it came in clutch. This was literally the one item that would have worked with this suit because of the mistake I made, and we got lucky. We got really lucky. I was going to be short 2 points. The order that I see this happening is defense chance increase first, hit chance increase second, resist spells 15 third, damage increase fourth. Okay. We're going to start with defense chance increase. All right, here goes. God, I'm so paranoid. Combat, defense chance increase. We need 15. So we need essence of singularity. I don't remember which one that is. This one? Okay, essence of singularity and relic fragments. Okay. Okay. So now we have the 5 swing speed, we have the defense chance. Now we need the hit chance increase. Okay. We're boosting this guy up to 15 resisting spells. Chance of success kind of low. But we got it. First try. Now one more. Now the DI. Now the damage increase. Combat. Damage increase. Maximum. This is going to be a 1 in 5. Citrines. We've already got the citrines. Here goes. If this was Darkest Dungeon, I for sure would have got it, because that's how it works in Darkest Dungeon. These are super cheap. These gems. Look at that. Hopefully I didn't screw up. I've already got hit chance increase. That's why I didn't buy it. See? This is the stupid stuff that I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's chill. Let's not do something really stupid. I don't even know what would happen. If would it let me re-imbue over it? So I need 15. I think we're good, right? Yup. Resisting spells 15. Okay, so we need 25 DI. Okay, we got it. If we've done it right, it'll allow us to do 6. And this is a lot of credit to Demios for helping me with this. This should only let me do 6. And it fits perfectly. What's the percent on this? I didn't even look. All right, I think that's it. That's 15 resist. That's 6 dex. That's 15 HCI. That's 10 swing speed. That's 25 DI. Okay. One more item to the puzzle. Okay, so right, we need this. I want to make sure. Oh, I just almost put regen on it. Oh my god. Correct. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. I would have screamed. I wouldn't have screamed, but all right. Right? This is stamina increase. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now mana. Imbue item. Mana increase. 8. Right? This is what we want. Mana increase. I've just gone crazy paranoid after almost putting regen on this stupid thing. Okay. Re-imbue last. There we go. We got the mana increase on it. And last but not least, we need the hit point increase. Oh, it's super low. It's 1 in 5. That's okay. This is Darkest Dungeon, how to hit it 100%, because that's how stats work in that game. Come on. There we go. We got stamina. We got lower mana costs. We got mana increase. We got stamina increase. We got hit point increase. And dex. Beautiful. And it's insured. Let's throw it on. So we're going to consume this. It's 9 charges. It's now 8 charges. Your next item enhancing attempt will most certainly be successful. Okay. So we're going to switch to... How do I switch? Why am I not switching? Oh, up here. Horned. We're going to enhance item. Okay, so if I get this right, so So it should be 5, 16, 10, 9, 11. How does it look compared to the sheet? Okay, it's right. It's right. Okay, so that piece is done. Like done. Is some gloves. Consume this. 6 charges left. Horned hides. Enhance item. That's it. The suit's done. That's the end of it. After all of this, my Sampire's done. Let's look at the stats. So, obviously, my resistances are perfect, right? You could see from the mannequin they were where they needed to be, but in vampire form we're money, and we'll be money even if we do a bunch of refinements. Hit points, max, stamina 201. That's hugely better. Mana 83. That's like 50 more than I was running with earlier. Strength capped 150. Dex capped 150. Who cares about your int? We got damage increase 100. Swing speed increase 15. Oh, I need the additional 5 from the city buff, I think. I don't know how that works, but apparently there's a city buff you can get. Even still, I'm pretty sure with my current stamina, I'm still swinging at max speed. Hit chance 45 out of 45. Defense should be defense chance increase should be 20. Oh, it's 30. I'm sorry. I mean, this is great. This looks like what we wanted. So let's edit this. Let's make this our new list. Let's clear item lists. Let's say add equipped. Okay. And then let's make sure we're all insured up and let's go have some fun. Ooh, I know where we're gonna go. This is it. This is like we're done. We're gonna go test this bad boy out. This is crazy. This suit is so good. I'm just kind of soaking it in right now. Because this has been a lot of work to get here. Like to finish this character, like I've wanted one of these characters for years, and I made one on a different server and it sucked because I didn't know what I was doing, and now I'm finally there. These things, one of these was smoking me the other day. All right, let's see if we can actually beat this thing. Like the other day, I was having to run constantly from this thing. Oh man, this is like way easier. I was running away every 5 seconds before. Nice. So should I ask them if they should like and subscribe?
No.
Make sure you check out all the videos in the series. I've linked above the full playlist so that you can start from the beginning and watch through all the way to the end if you're interested. Thanks for watching.